Okay, y'all, today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to download and add presets for Gshade. It's 2025 and people are still acting like they gotta gatekeep it. Why are we gatekeeping a public accessible mod? Okay, I don't understand that. Like, I see people all on TikTok and in other people's YouTube videos asking them like, how does their game look like that, and why does the lighting look different, and all that other jazz. And people just act like they don't want to share and be like, oh, I'm not doing a tutorial on how to download Gshade. Baby, it's 4 steps. Like, it's the fastest thing ever. I don't understand why people are so like weird about that, but I'm gonna just show y'all how to download it, as well as where to put the presets after downloading, and then I'll show y'all how the game looks with the Gshade on and without it, and I guess show a couple of the different presets that I love. So that's another thing. So I will have the presets and links to them here, and I'll show y'all here what they look like. But yeah, I don't know how to play around with Gshade like in depth or anything. I don't make anything custom. I do tweak a couple just a very few settings sometimes when I get into the game myself, but honestly, like, I'm not gonna get into that because I don't know what I'm doing and I don't want to show y'all something to mess up the preset. But yeah, so I'm gonna show y'all how to download and the presets, so let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so here we are on the Gshade website. I'll put the link to the website down below. And so all you do is literally just click on the Windows installer. So I don't know if this works on Mac. You know, I see this one that says Mac. I have no clue, no idea. I don't use Mac. I never have, and I really wouldn't even know where to start with that. So this is gonna be, I guess, a tutorial specifically for Windows users. So yeah, you'll just click on the Windows installer, and then that'll go ahead and install to your computer. And honestly, y'all, that's gonna go to the downloads. And I would always suggest, because I've heard people say things about like Gshade and even Reshade, honestly, anything you download, please make sure you have some type of malware and virus protection on your computer. I use Norton, but like literally whatever ones, you know, Bitdefender and all this other stuff, just have something. When you're dealing with mods and custom content, I feel like it's really important that you have that type of software on your computer to just help exposure from any type of viruses and malware. So anything that I download, I don't care if it's from the Sims resource, Patreon, whatever, I always have my protection scan it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, and I wait for it to pop up that it's safe and there's no viruses or anything there. Okay, y'all, so as you can see, I scanned the file straight from the download and it says no threats were found. So I'm gonna move forward to say that this is safe, because like I said, I have this protection, and with the protection they guarantee, you know, all protection from any malware and viruses and whatnot. So yeah, so I'm gonna go forward with opening up the file and showing y'all. But I do highly suggest that if you're going to be using mods or CC, that you do scan it before you install and open up the file. Okay, so you're just gonna double click the installer to open up Gshade. Okay, so we're just gonna hit this, and then so you want to select your language. Let me go ahead and close this in the back. So select your language, then there's some terms of use, and so, you know, read these and hit I agree. And then so you want to try to find the game here, and you could manually find the path, but if you have the Sims in the game, you can just go, or on your computer, you can go ahead and select that here, and it'll find the path for you. And this is just so Gshade will go into the correct area. But if you know how to find the path yourself, you can do this. Just hit next. And then for me, I'm actually, I don't know, y'all, every time that I try to play the game in DX11 it does not work for me. I don't know what it is. Like every single time I try to use the game in DX11, it trips. So I'm just gonna continue to do DX9, to be honest. And so I'm gonna install on DX9, but if you use DX11, then go ahead and select that. And then once I keep all of these optional the same. I don't mess with them unless you don't want certain things here. You can take these off, but they also have some additional presets down here if you use the other game included that you can go, but obviously I'm gonna put my own presets, so you'll just hit install. Then it'll just take a couple seconds to pop up. All right, and then here it just asks you where you want any screenshots to be saved. If you use the screenshot feature from Gshade, then you can just have that go into your pictures. So I'm just gonna press finish. All right, and then so if you want to open the Gshade quick reference, you can do that here, and then that just takes you back to the website to give you some more information. So I'm actually not gonna open that up. Okay, so now that it's downloaded, the next step you want to do is if you have any presets, you want to move those over to the Gshade folder that's now been created in the Sims 4 folder. Okay, so here are all my presets. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy all the presets that I have downloaded here, and then where you access the Gshade folder to add the presets is in your computer on your disk, whatever the disk you have named. You're gonna go to program files and then EA games, Sims 4. Then you're gonna go down to this game folder, open up the bin, and then now you can see there's a folder called Gshade presets. It couldn't be any easier than that. And then you'll just open that up and enter in those presets. So I just copied them and I'm gonna paste them here. And then so I already had one called off, and then it always has the off preset in there, so I'm just gonna skip this file. All right, so I added all my presets, and so now we can open up the Sims and I'll show y'all what it looks like toggled on and off. So here we go. Okay y'all, so we're in the game and I don't have any of the Gshade presets on, and so here's just a look of everything. Here is Del Sol Valley. This is where my sim is living, so we can see lots of building, lots of greenery, and then of course the beautiful house, and you can see kind of like how dull the greens and the blue are. And so to open up the Gshade settings, you're gonna press shift and back key, or backspace, sorry. And then so up here at the top you'll see there's a presets drop down, and then this is where all those presets we added earlier into the game is gonna go. So I'm just gonna click on a couple of them so we can kind of see the difference between how the game just looked and now. Oh, so this one's like a more cool tone, so you can see how it really kind of neutralized the world. This isn't my favorite type of game, and then even if you can see, like, see how the trees are shading when you get close to them, or not close to them but kind of get it to them as an angle compared to how they are here. I love that about a lot of the presets too, they shade. Like I said, I don't really care for the cool tones, but this is really popular, and you probably see a lot of your favorite creators using it. But it looks really good, and it does have some sharpening effects too. I don't know if y'all can tell that. You can really see it on her hair, like you can see the individual curls. It does look really good. I like to take pictures with these kind of presets, which is why I have them. Let's try another one. Oh, okay, so you can see this one's a lot more warm and it had a lot more shading, but still it almost has like a vintage look to it. Look at the world, and it's like a drastic difference between the two. I really like the shading on this one, like where you can see the dark shadows. It looks so good, So good. Same thing. This is another kind that I'll usually like for pictures. Let me show y'all one that that I would like more so for like gameplay. And it's this one. Let me show y'all. Oops. So you see this one made it very vibrant. Like I love this type of shade, like the blue of the water. Y'all, it looks so real and it just kind of brings out the colors. See, look how good my sim looks. Like you can see those golden undertones in her skin and even the pink. Let me turn it off again so y'all can see. See how that she looks like they look a lot more gray. See, here she is again off, and just look at her skin tone, like a lot more dull. And so I'm gonna just turn it on so y'all can see how she kind of got some yellow back in her, and then you seen that shading got added in. It just looks so good, y'all. Just I cannot, it looks so freaking good. Here's another one that I like a lot that has a lot of shading. Let me show y'all this one. So like when you zoom out, do y'all see like all that sharpness and shading in the game? I love this too. Like this looks too freaking good. See that? Can you see? This one almost looks like a video game, like I don't know, animation, kind of like how they shade everything in. I love this too. But yeah, y'all, this is really just it. Oh, another thing I want to show y'all is this is one of the G shades I play with the most. I don't know the link to this one exactly because I've had it for a long time and I just keep saving it, but you can see again like how warm she looks. Just I love it. But another big thing that people kind of talk about, I'm gonna actually press play so we can kind of see the shading in real time and like, oh, look at myself. Oh, not her walking through the, hold on there, girl. Oh, okay. You just gonna swim right through the stairs? So with this I know a lot of, or with G shade, I know a lot of people what they really like and wish they could do is the blurring. So this is the one thing that I do know. Girl, you can get go. Oh, here he go. No, the one thing I know people really ask about on here is like the blurred background and like the blur in the distance. And so I'm just gonna open up the menu again and show y'all which setting that is. I didn't learn. Okay, so this setting right here, the ADOF, I don't know what it stands for, but this is what has the blurred background. And so I always keep some kind of hotkey for it to toggle it on and off, but I'm gonna show y'all here. So just always remember this setting right here is the one that's gonna toggle off that blurred background. So let me just close this, and then so I have mine as 5, and you can just toggle that. Oops, sorry y'all. You could just toggle that on and off on. There you go. Look, and now it has like that blurred background. And let me even show y'all more so here with the house. It'll look really good like this. Look at that. And what it kind of does is it auto focuses like a figure right in front, and it blurs that background. So this is also another one of those settings where y'all see Sims creators have really cute pictures and whatnot. This is what they're using. Don't let them fool you, y'all. This is what they're using right here. Okay. Oh, where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, not at school. I forgot my sim is a nursing student. But yeah, so like as long as it has something to like toggle onto, or not toggle, autofocus on, it will blur the background. So as you can see, like if I just kind of do it this way, there's nothing to like autofocus. But if I focus it over towards these trees, it'll know to like, oh, I'm autofocusing on this object right in front. Let me blur the background. So I just love this. You can even do it in like the home and stuff like that. Y'all got a real cute house. So let's just see here how it's blurring out that background area on the outside, because I kind of got it focused on the chair. See, if I do it up, it'll kind of. So yeah, even the kitchen back there, you see that? This just, I don't know, this just looks so good too. This was one of the main things I was looking for when I was trying to figure out, like, how are they making their game look like this? Like, why does it look like they, like, I thought that they were taking pictures, like Sims creators were taking pictures and just using like a blur effect on some kind of like photo editor, but no, baby, this is what they're doing. So hopefully for anybody that is trying to use Gshade and wants their game to look like what they see others, here is a tutorial. Okay, no more gatekeeping and all this crazy stuff in 2025. Okay, y'all, so now I'm gonna show you where you can download the presets from. I will put them down in the link below, some of the ones I showed in here. And just remember, like, they're already made and you can go in and play to turn off different settings and turn other ones on. I'm not very familiar on how to use the exact settings, to be honest, but this is just how to get it in the game and use presets where it's really meant for them to not have to be tweaked. Like, they're already ready, you can play them as is. But if you want to feel brave and play, don't worry, because you do have the ability in those settings to reset back to the original preset. So if you make any type of changes to the preset, you are able to reset it back to the default of what you downloaded it in. So it really gives you the autonomy to like play with it, so don't be scared. But yeah, so let me go ahead and show y'all the different presets, and then as well as I think it's two different like little tweaks that I have in the game for lighting, as well as like the glow that comes around the Sims. Okay, so here's one of the first Gshades by Pixel Glam, and I did show y'all this in the game. It kind of has a little bit of a mix between that warm and cool tone, and the creator does have some photos and stills, so you can see it has that shading. Definitely isn't as cool as some of the ones I don't like. I actually really like this, and it gives you a side-by-side comparison, or not side-by-side, slide-by-slide comparison of what it looks like without and with the Gshade preset on. So here's this creator. Okay, so here's another Gshade preset, and this is from the creator Lisa Trait. And so you can see this does have like a side-by-side with it on and off, and it really brings in that warmth. Just like even with the shirt being orange, you can really see like a true orange. Like, I love this one. I don't think I showed this one in the game, but I did download this one as well. But I really like the way this one looks. It's definitely very vibrant, but not too off from the original game. Just really brightens up most of the colors that have a little bit more yellow. It looks really good in the game, y'all. Like, I love bringing warmth to it, because I feel like the default lighting and just shading does pull a little bit gray or like just a cool undertone. So I do like presets that pull in those warm undertones. Okay, here's another one. This is by Miss Lollipop Sims, and it's called Radiance. It's a Gshade preset, and same thing, really pulls out those colors. I did show this one in the game, and this is one of the ones that I told y'all I really like, because it just brings out that warmth. Like, look how much more vibrant it is in the side by side, but it's not too off. That's another thing too. Like, sometimes it's a really drastic difference in color shading, and this one is just like a subtle difference. But even with the colors of blues, like, to me this shade of blue looks more realistic. I don't know if it's because like I'm a southern girl, so I'm seeing like real, you know, warm, hot summer days with the sun projecting in the sky, making it look a little bit more yellow tone or something. But I just like a more warmer look. But I do like the cool tone look for pictures though. That is very aesthetically pleasing. And then so for like that more cool tone, this Gshade White Willow by Tiana Berry, I think it's Tiana or Tiana, this would be more so like what you see. And a lot of creators play with this type of color blocking and like more cool tone, and it does look good, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, like even the pictures that you see that they have here, baby, looks entirely too good. As y'all can see, the creator, I think they are from a different country, so it does have to be translated, so keep that in mind when you come to this website. But here is another one. Like this does look delicious. Just play around with what you like, to be honest. And I always just go on Pinterest and search up Sims 4 Gshade presets, and all kind of presets pop up. Like I said, always scan for everything and just make sure that, you know, there's no viruses or anything. And I do that with all Sims and my and I do that with all CCM mods, everything. I just want to keep highly suggesting that, because I don't want y'all to get something on here that I downloaded and you feel like it's unsafe. Just download everything at your own risk. Not trying to make y'all scared to download, but it is really important that you keep your computer safe, because baby, we got to keep simming. Okay, and let me show y'all two more additives that I do like to add into the game, and that was actively in the game when I did display the Gshade. That does help a little bit with lighting and just like the glow around your Sims. Okay, so the first one is going to be the No Glow Volume 2, as well as the No Blue. This is a very niche mod, to be honest, and like you have to really care about your visuals to want to get this. So this definitely isn't necessary for the Gshade, but if you see this side by side with the Max's just normal shading, lighting, and everything here with the No Glow and the No Blue, you can see like it really brightens up the lighting in the game, because look how dark, like sometimes it's really dark in the Sims 4, and this is with the lights on here on the left, and as you can see with the right, it brightens everything up. And here, same thing, even with the lights off. Like this, I use both. I use this No Glow Volume 2.1 as well as the No Blue. I would suggest y'all to add that to the game as well, and it'll help with brightening up the game and just like not making it look so dark and gray. And even with this added and not the Gshade, there's already a big visual difference with like the radiance and just the grayness. I just hate how gray the Sims is. I don't know what it is, like why is everything so gray? This really helps with it. So this is, or these are two additional mods I would suggest to put in your game with or without the Gshade. Okay y'all, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video and it was helpful, especially for those of y'all that had probably been asking other creators how you get Gshade in the game and they was acting all funny stingy. Baby, I got you. Okay, so yeah, I really do hope y'all were able to learn something and that it's an easy process. I will put all the links to the presets that I mentioned in the video in the description, so make sure you check that if you want to figure that out. And if you have any other questions, of course, just leave a comment. But yeah, I really hope y'all like the video, and if you do, feel free to subscribe. I will be coming out with a Let's Play series soon following this Sim treasure, and baby, it ain't nothing but mess. Okay, so I'm really excited to get that out there. But yeah, if y'all have any type of suggestions on other like videos that y'all want to see, like my reviews and just other little finds, or if you've seen anything in the game that you want me to go more in depth in, I definitely can. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day whenever y'all are watching this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye y'all.